Welcome to this amazing documentary about Kibera slums. The history about Kibera slums in Kenya. Kibera slums is a British creation dating back to 1899. It was designed as an authorized settlement following Kenya's independence in 1963. Guys, we are going on. Kindly subscribe, like, share, but don't forget to comment. My name is Moses. The consequences is that the Kenyan government have no obligation to provide the basic services and infrastructure in this area, and the residents have no rights over their property. Kibera is no man's land. In quote, they do say that. Yes. What do you know about this? We tried to walk around just to see what's going on, and we have found that people stay in different lifestyles within these areas. Some are in at least a better way of living, and some are very down in terms of living, but they live for survival. Welcome. Kibera facts and informations. There are approximately 2.5 million slums dwellers in about 200 settlements in Nairobi, representing 60% of the Nairobi population and occupying just 6% of the land. If you know, along Nairobi, in the entire Nairobi County, Kibera occupied the land occupying 6%. It's not a small area. If you know 6% is not a small area, you find out how many percent does it have from 100, and the Nairobi area is very, very big. So Kibera occupied 6% of the land. Kibera houses about 250,000 of these people. Kibera is the biggest slum in Africa. Remember, in the entire Africa, not even East Africa, but in the entire Africa, and this is the biggest slum and one of the biggest in the world. Yes, guys, I think you can see, you'll be studying from different videos, and according to this video that I was taking, it's just a short clip. I was just taking this one, trying to walk in between and to see how do they survive, how do they live, how do they stay. Number 3. What are the causes of the Kibera slum? Rampant poverty in the Kibera slums is the source of numerous grievances and foundational inadequacies. Factors such as gender discrimination, crime, widespread unemployment, and inaccessible electricity feed the continuation of poor condition of the Kibera slums. Guys, if you want to know the history of Kibera, when someone tells you something about Kibera, what comes to your mind is this area is full of insecurity. Hey, let's go to Kibera slums. The first thing in mind is that the area is full of insecurity, much robbery, stress, people are rude, and such things. Crime is everywhere within these slums. Even though they are trying to tighten the security, but it's still not okay with them. The origins of the slums. The root for the information of Nairobi slums can be traced back to the pre-independence period, when the urban layout was based on government sections, population, and segregation into separated enclaves for Africans, Asians, and Europeans. During this area, this is where it all begins. How and why did Kibera formed? Why did they decide to form the Kibera? In return for their war, time, effort serving the British Army, these Namibian soldiers were allocated a plot of land originally in a forest area of the outskirts of Nairobi. This developed into a slums known as Kibera. The British colonial government allowed the settlement to grow informally, and from there it all started to grow, and people followed them. It started from one step to another when in a group, and people followed them to stay, and they keep on intermingling, and they keep on giving birth, and the population just blown up and grew to that high number. What's Kibera known for? Situated on the outskirts of Nairobi, is the largest informal settlement slum in Africa, Kibera. What are the social issues? We are going to talk about the social issues in Kibera. Kibera residents face many challenges, including unemployment, poverty, insufficient water, sanitation, infrastructure, poor housing, and high rates of crime and insecurity. In this area, you need to be very careful, even though we have a lot of people here. Not all of them based upon crime, but some did on this. Why? Because high cost of living is very high in this area. People have no jobs, that hence can lead them to crime, robbery, killings, such and gender-based violence all over. Why is Kibera changed to Kibra? The name was changed because the settlement name was instantly Kibera, the Nubian tongue, meaning forest of jungle. It was all about war, forest of jungle. After Kenya's independence in 1963, other African communities settled there. They mispronounced the word and it became Kibera. Kibera currently divided into 13 villages, of which in our next video we'll be giving you the 13 villages and namely, and then from there we'll see the environment, and again we'll see the kind of tribes living in these 13 villages. Thank you very much, guys. Please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, you like, share. My name is Moses, M&M Kenya TV. Thank you very much. I love you so much. Let's proceed together on the next episode. Have a nice day.